What it do, YouTube? It's your boy. Hey, yo. No, come back here with another Texas Nation Fan Talk. You already know what time it is. Today I'm coming at y'all with my predictions, players to watch, keys to victory for the Houston Texans versus Denver Bronco Week 2 matchup. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash the like. And if you want to see more Houston Texans content, go ahead and drop the sub. I'm not going to waste you guys this time. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Now, y'all seeing as of last week, the Houston Texans did not get the job done. They ended up tying the game off versus the Indianapolis Colts. Could have got the win, could have lost the game, but a tie is not so bad in the grand scheme of things. But you also see that the Denver Broncos on Monday Night Football, they lost for Russell Wilson's homecoming back in Seattle. So this game is going to be high stakes for both teams. Now, a quick injury report before we really jump into this. The Houston Texans are going to be without starting center Justin Britt. He is going to be out. He is actually contemplating retirement. Last week really worked him, and this game might not be it for him right now, or at all. And Brevin Jordan, he is probably going to be out. He is questionable right now. For the Denver Broncos, they're going to be without starting safety, all-pro safety, Justin Simmons. He is going to be on IR. They're also going to be without KJ Hamilton and Randy Gregory, their new signing defensive end. He is questionable for the game, so that can be a big thing if they are without Randy Gregory. Now, last week, some keys before we get into other things for this video. A couple key points. Matt Ryan last week, he picked up 2 first downs with his legs that were 10 plus yards. That's something that Russell Wilson does, in his sleep. He is a running, mobile type of quarterback. Matt Ryan, he is known for being a pocket type of quarterback. If Matt Ryan could get 2 first downs with his legs, then that's something that Russell Wilson can likely do. We're gonna have to get after Russell Wilson this game. We can't be on third down and allow him to get the first down. That is going to be a headache, and that is going to result in touchdowns, scoring plays, and that is something we don't want. Now, also, we're going to need to put pressure on Russell Wilson. The one big thing that the Houston Texans lacked on last week was putting pressure, true pressure on Matt Ryan. Yes, Jerry Hughes made plays. Yes, Jonathan Grenard made plays here and there, but for the main part, throughout the second quarter, the third quarter, and the fourth quarter, mainly, we did not get after Matt Ryan, and that is the main reason why they were able to come back down 3 and made it a 1-1 game. It was a tied-up game. We weren't getting to Matt Ryan, we weren't putting enough pressure on him, and we just weren't getting our job done on the defensive front side. So that's something we're going to need to do. Next thing is going to be Davis Mills. Davis Mills is going to have to come into this game not staring down Brandon Cooks. For the main reason, Patrick Surtain is going to likely be on Brandon Cooks for the majority of this game. Patrick Surtain will pick off the damn ball. He's going to pick off the ball. He's not in his later years like a Stephon Gilmore. He is quicker, he is way more vicious, and he is a dog. So we can't come out, Brandon Cooks, boom, Brandon Cooks, we can't do that. We have to get the ball. Nico Collins, boom, boom. Brandon Cooks is covered. Chris Moore is covered. Let me hit my third option. Davis Mills is going to have to go through his progressions and get the job done like that. You can't come out here staring down one wide receiver, because we're going to have a lot of over-the-head throws and a lot of 3-and-outs once again. Now, this next point is for Pep Hamilton. We're going to need to see Dameon Pierce get the ball more. Rex Burkhead is not the answer. Rex Burkhead does not deserve more touches than Dameon Pierce. Even if Dameon Pierce is not ready for a majority of the carries or a boatload of carries, get him more carries. We don't need to see Rex Burkhead going out there on first downs majority of the game, because 9 times out of 10 the defense is not fucking finna fall for that shit. They're going to know, okay, even if he gets the ball, we could just, back up. We don't have to line the, put our defensive ends close. We don't have to have our linebackers all up on it. We don't even need to bring our safeties in the box. It makes the game better when Dameon Pierce is in because it allows Davis Mills to perform play action passes. We got 2 of our touchdowns last week off play action passes. And this is going to go into my last point. The tight ends are going to be a main focus in this game. We had Kareem Jackson at Houston. We know he is not the best coverage type of player. OJ Howard, Pharaoh Brown, maybe even Brevin Jordan if he's healthy. We're going after you, Kareem Jackson, because they don't have Justin Simmons, so that is going to be an area that Davis Smith is going to have to thrive on. Because who's going to cover the tight ends is mainly going to be the safeties. Now, let's go over ahead. Some keys to victory. I've already gave a few. Davis Mills, you can't stare down one wide receiver. You got to spread the ball around. You got to give more guys touches. You got to really include Nico Collins into the scheming, playing, all this and that. I mean, you're not the schemer, you're not the play caller, but you are the man throwing the ball, and you have to give it to more than one guy, especially guys who can be really big playmakers for this team. Now, the next key to victory is going to be getting after the quarterback. Guys have to get after the quarterback besides Jerry Hughes, Jonathan Grenard, Roy Lopez, Ojabo Okariaro, all you guys, Rasheed Green, who's coming back off of being injured, not playing last week. All you guys have to get after Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is going to do that hole where he goes like this, he spins, and then he just goes back around, and he can just hit, the wide receiver for a good 15 rack type of yard type of play. We're going to have to get after the quarterback and not allow Russell Wilson to fake us the hell out. Now, our linebackers are going to have to play a lot better because last week our linebackers were getting tore up from the floor up. Man, that middle of the field, Matt Ryan already knew I can eat up Kamu Grugier-Hill. I can eat up Christian Kirksey. I personally think we're going to have to run more down packages and have a guy like maybe Jonathan Owens, most likely Jalen Petrie playing that middle of the field, who can cover a lot better, because last week we seen that Kamu Grugier-Hill, he's not the best coverage linebacker like we thought he was. Christian Kirksey, he's not the best coverage linebacker like we thought he was. We need a coverage type of linebacker with a package that's going to allow some guys who can actually get the damn job done, because last week we didn't see it. Now, turnovers, we already know we're going to get that. Last year we were ranked 10th in the top 10s for turnovers, so that's something that the Houston Texans are going to have to go out and do again. Create some turnovers. Now, my 3 key players to watch this game is going to be Derek Stingley Jr. Derek Stingley Jr. is going to most likely go one-on-one for a good amount of game versus Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy's a dog. Jerry Jeudy's a beast. He could get it done. Jerry Jeudy is the guy that Derek Stingley Jr. is going to be taxed with. And, maybe a couple of times he'll go against Cortland Sutton, but mainly it's going to be Jerry Jeudy. Next guy is going to be Nico Collins. I'm pretty sure the game plan this week has been, hey, we got to get more guys, some more love, more touches, not just staring down Brevin Jordan. Not staring down Brandon Cooks. And we know who that next guy up is going to be, Nico Collins. Because, come on, man, Chris Moore getting more touches than Nico Collins? Come on, bro. Come on. Now, next guy is going to be Dameon Pierce. Dameon Pierce, I expect, Lovie Smith said it, so you should expect Dameon Pierce is going to get more love, more touches, which he deserves. So that's going to be the ending of the video. That's how I think. Let me know what you think this game is going to result in. My final score is going to be, man, it's going to be a low scoring game. I'm going to go 24. Really, I'm going to go 17-21, Houston Texans. Really, right? Yeah, 24-21. 24-21, Houston Texans. That's going to be my final score. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash the like. Go ahead and hit the sub. It's your boy, Eleanor, signing off. Peace. Go Texans.